There we go. I couldn't really remember the chord. Let me try this again, actually. What could it be? It was a G major chord. There we go, and you can't see my face. Nice. It was a G major chord. Fuck. There we go. Okay, figured it out. Actually, fun fact. A friend of mine actually always says whenever we play this piece that I always play it differently. Especially this part here. This sounds about right. Anyhow. I missed. It's time for some epic gaming. Probably. Oh boy. So, as was foretold 2 weeks ago, I'm going to play Usagi Syndrome, a spooky game by Alfred Prose that I have playtested. Let's see if I can find it. Usagi Syndrome. Oh boy, here we go. So, there was no stream last week because I was too tired and had way too much to do. I'm still too tired and have too much to do, but I'm just gonna do it. Actually just got called 7 minutes ago. What the heck? Guess I'll call back after the stream. Stream is more important right now. Unless it's like my someone living here who's like, I can't find my keys, please help and open the door. Let me actually call back just in case. Short, or not like call back, but listen to the mailbox. Give me 1 second. Someone accidentally called me. It wasn't like a wrong number situation. It was just it was someone I didn't know, but they like then realized that they accidentally dialed the wrong number and spoke on my my thingy, my mailbox. That's, oh sorry, wrong number. I actually meant to call someone else. Not wrong number, wrong, like they tapped on the wrong contact. Anyhow, it's Usagi syndrome time. Actually, like, what was my stream setup last time? Right, okay, I got this. Because I'm kind of trying to figure out where my like screens were. So I have like game here. So I'm actually looking towards the camera while I'm playing the game, and chat here. I'm doing all right. I had a like toothache induced headache, but it's going down. We are having midterms this week. Holy moly. Okay, don't forget to study. I want to see at least like 10 A's in all subjects. Hi Kusek, what's up? You missed my piano playing, which Alfred referred to as a proper calm after the Lodicore live stream. Anyhow, this is a game made by Alfred Pros called Usagi Syndrome. Let me actually put my pop filter up here. And I am in the credits. Look at this, that's me. Tim Reichert is me. I'm also here. I didn't actually I am a composer. I didn't really quite compose a piece for this game. It was more like I arranged a piece, which I'll tell you which piece it is. It's also up on my like YouTube. I've live streamed the process of me arranging the piece, and yeah, you'll see it, and you probably already saw it on Instagram actually. Wait, Aihisa was there? Actually didn't notice. Oh yeah, they are. Nice. You sigh as you finally arrive at this town. In case you didn't know, this is a fan game of Irisu Syndrome, another game. Like a pretty cool indie game. Many people have said that something bad happened here. Honestly, I have no idea if that's true. From what you have seen so far, the town looks very empty. Also, you're not too sure if there's any threat you should really be worried about. Because something definitely could be lurking here. Rather than thinking too much about it, you decide to look around. Yeah, yesterday was a pretty late stream for the sea region. Maybe we'll get to find something informative about this town. And today is a pretty early stream for me, actually. Usually I stream like 2 hours later, but I don't know. I just wanted to do it early and then go back to bed and never get up for the rest of the day. Which place should you visit first? I believe the order is not important, right? Why can't I press escape to save? I wanna save. Okay, let's go to the house first. Yeah, I can't press escape for some reason. RIP. Alfred disabled escape. A generic house. Visiting one of these houses here shouldn't be a problem. But it's not like you're planning to steal anything here anyway. It seems like this house isn't locked at all, so you decide to see what's inside. As you take a first look at your surroundings, you realize that there's not much here. There's only a table and a cushion here. Oddly enough, they don't seem to be very dusty. Ignoring that anomaly, you spot an item. A piece of lost technology. A Gamer Boy. Oh no. Just manufactured years and years ago. It's so old that it can only play one game at a time. Unfortunately enough, there's still some power left. So you boot the Gamer Boy up and see what game it has installed. So I told you about that one piece that I arranged. Here it is. It's a piece. It's an arrangement of a piece from Irisu Syndrome. And you might notice this game is made in Ren'Py, but it has some really cool mini games that kind of go beyond Ren'Py's basic capabilities, what most people use Ren'Py for, at least. So yeah, here you have a RPG Maker-esque section. Actually, I think there's a dead end here as well. Oh no, okay, I made it through. Okay, but I didn't actually find the weird statue, so let me do that again. Can't actually skip text. What's up with that? Alfred, why you do this? Okay. There's a weird statue over here. Ah, down there. There you go. Small Easter egg, I guess. There we go. The Gamer Boy suddenly turned off. You then remembered that the old Gamer Boy doesn't have much power in them like nowadays. You sigh, wishing to play more of it. But there's nothing you can do, so you put the Gamer Boy back and start exploring the town again. Then you decide to go to a mansion, I guess. Were there any secrets here? Can't remember. I know that there's a secret in the school that you have to click on. Okay, enough clicking. Mansion. As you approach the mansion, you're amazed at the fact that such a big building could be in this small town. But you feel sad because the wild plants have been growing uncontrollably outside it. And not to mention that there's a hole in the roof. The door squeaks as you open it slowly. With the magic of screens. First time you look inside, you're wondrous at how long this building has been abandoned. The walls and panels are dusty. While you're looking around, you realize that something is odd. For some reason, the desk cushions and the Japanese art panels are still here. Could the people that have lived in here have moved out in such a hurry that they only brought the important things with them? You're pondering those thoughts when out of the corner of your eyes you spot a small piano. Could a piano be here, you think? It doesn't look dirty at all, as if it's still brand new. They see a music sheet on the side of it. Music puzzle. Look at what it says. It reads B, G sharp. Let me actually play along. B, D sharp, A, E, F sharp, C sharp. Confused and unsure, you sit down on a piano chair. After taking a deep breath, you look at the piano keys and begin to press them. I gotta play with the keyboard. You did it. Not sure why you were so interested in playing the sheet, but it sounds pretty familiar. Is it? Can't quite remember where it's from. I think it's a motive from a Nurse's Syndrome track. I'm not too sure. Maybe you're just imagining things. Leave the piano to this and keep on exploring the town. Where should you go now? Good question. Temple. You arrive short of breath as it takes quite a walk to get to the temple. As expected, there's not a single person to be seen. Okay, this from rehearsal. Got it. The fallen leaves on the pathways are left unswept. This actually makes me think of Higurashi. Because, you know, the whole temple thing. It's a shame for such a beautiful temple to be abandoned like this. As you peek inside the temple, there's absolutely no light, which makes it impossible to make up anything inside. And you doubt it will be a good idea to go inside. You sigh, knowing that you waste your time walking this far. Wishing for something to happen is the only thing you can do now, and so to make out for it. You begin to imagine something, like, imagine if there's a rabbit girl that tries to escape hostile dolls that appear according to the music. And just to dodge, to not die a horrible death. Think harder and harder until you begin to see it clearly. Very elaborate. Yep, we have a rhythm minigame here. Okay, so this one's still easy. Oops. Okay, I didn't get hit somehow. It actually took me forever to beat the hardest difficulty of this minigame. Actually made it almost like 0 deaths one time that I played this, I think. Oh dang, okay. Or like 0 health loss. But didn't work this time. Dang, only 3 health left. Actually really like this concept because it's like a rhythm game, but you don't actually tap anything, you just dodge. It's like that one fighting rhythm game where the boss attacks with the music, which is, I believe, what was that it kind of in part inspired this, if I remember correctly. You were satisfied. Despite the odds stacked against her, she incredibly survived. You kind of feel pretty proud of yourself. After getting your composure back, you start walking back to the road and go to A. Ooh, we can now go to the forest, but I want to go to the school first. Let's see, is there anything? Just to be on the safe side. Okay, school. A school. Generally, lots of stories and tragedies happen at school, good or bad. I remember this, it was like pretty pessimistic outlook on school. With like tragedies, I don't know. But it is true. In some way, it is true. That thought creeps you out a little bit. Thankfully, you don't have to go to school today. Oh yeah, thank God. Actually, like when I think of tragedies in school, I instantly think of school days, which is like pretty extreme. Good thing things like these aren't too common in real life. After ignoring your negative thoughts, you enter the school. Okay, there we go. You look around for a while. Just like any typical school, there are only blackboards, tables, and chairs. There doesn't seem to be anything else that could be useful. Okay, I clicked on a part of the background, which made this appear. I still remember this part. Hello people who read this. I'm writing this message as to record what I've explored so far in this town. So what I've gathered so far is that none of it feels natural. Buildings are empty and there are no signs of human life. There are some items here and there though, but it doesn't make sense to me. If people evacuated from this town and left these items, then why are these buildings still intact? I will keep on searching for more clues, but you who read this, please don't go into the forest. The one time I went there, I heard an unnatural rambling sound. Ran back to safety though. Question mark, question mark, question mark. No, there's no reason for the player to look at the notice board. The player looked at it anyways. Total confusion, the player leaves it alone. Runs out of school to A. Forest. Guess we're going to the forest. Did I actually miss any secrets so far? Other than like If I remember correctly, this should be the only secret, hopefully. But let me know if I've missed anything. So far, at least. You've gone everywhere. Nice, I got them all. You think you're beginning to feel tired? Your legs are feeling weak. Somehow you feel as if someone is here. You begin to shout at nothing as your anxiety rises up. You feel as if your safety has plummeted to the ground and you're exposed to anything. Will she let you live? There she is. I need to make this more dramatic. Wait. Did you actually hear my voice? Wait. Test. Yeah, it actually just blocks my voice. Test. Okay, my voice editor thingy is messing up. Give me 1 second. Test. Test. Okay, it should work now. Well, sometimes at least. Okay. The most important modules work now, which are the compressor and the equalizer, so I guess we're good. Did I spook you? Don't lie to me. I bet your heart skipped a beat a second ago. That wasn't actually Streamlabs, I'm actually using equalizer APO. Let me show it to you, in case you're curious. Here it is. It's like you can apply equalizer and compressor and like all kinds of effects to your mic before it reaches the actual like input stuff. So you can put like in this case a delay on it, but the problem is that it cuts off my mic now for some reason. Like you couldn't hear me just now, so no idea what's up with that. Also, happy birthday. Thank you. I should have played it like in 8 months, but I guess it's close enough. It's Irisu Syndrome's 12th anniversary. Is it actually? Like still? Or is that already like outdated? Let me see. When was it released? I need to research this. Actually, I can't find the info. Yeah, I'm too lazy. Arvid, help. Okay, okay. Yeah, the thing is that, okay, say about 12 years ago. Problem with equalizer APO is that it kind of can mess things up to some degree, because like right now, I can't use my mic unless I switch it off and on again. So, oh, October 2nd. This was too American for me. I prefer the day, month, year system, personally. Okay. Thank you, player, for coming this far. Without you here, I'll be pretty lonely, though I'm sorry for scaring you earlier. Also, thank you everyone who contributed to this game. Please don't forget to check them out in the About section. With that, you've reached the end of the game. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're running out of time here, you know. See you again next time. No, I wanna hang out with you more. What kind of birthday is this? You're very welcome. Man, Yuso Syndrome music is awesome. Drink break. True, Yuso is kind of awkward. Okay, so yeah, we have not actually finished the game yet. We can still start it. Like it's start question mark. Before it was just start. Now it's start question mark. What could this mean? Let's find out. You have finished the game. The game is beginning to deteriorate. Wouldn't be a pleasant ride if you want to proceed. I'll do it. For Riso. Okay, if that's what you want. Don't be cheeky with me. You sigh as you finally arrive at this town. Many people have said that something bad happened here. Honestly, you have no idea if that's true. But from what you see... Hi, Red. I mean, the original game is Japanese. This was made by Alfred, so technically this is Indonesian. So, yeah. Okay, oh yeah, the music is actually sounding a bit, like, wonky. Let's go to the house. Harder minigames time. Oh! Spooky text. There's only oof and oof here. Oddly enough, don't seem to be very dusty. Ignoring oof, I normally use spot an item. Piece of lost technology. It was oof. Ooh, it's actually slowing down. Check the extra. Which extra do you mean? Oh, actually. So the thing is, this screen is darker than this screen. So my second screen is actually brighter than this. So I have the game here on my darker screen, and I actually can't see anything in the background. But when I look at my brighter screen, you can actually see Iriso, like her outline, behind the text. It's creepy. The extra text? Oh, like check the extra? Do you mean the in the school? The one? Okay, controls. Who knows? Ooh, just looking pretty. Wrong button. Pretty spooky. So the controls are reversed this time. The maze looks pretty much the same though. Oh yeah, this track was made by me as well. Like it's it's like the original that I arranged for this level, plus lots of bit crushing. Ah, and the loading screen, yeah. I won't forget that one. Pretty proud of this one. Okay, let's move on. The oof suddenly turned off. Remember that the old oof doesn't have much power in them like nowadays. You sigh. There's nothing you can do, so you put the oof back and start exploring the town again. They decide to go to a mansion. Oh, as you approach the mansion, you are amazed. Okay, we already read that. Okay. Oh yeah, the background is glitched. Walls and panels are dusty. Just say some German curse. I just say something random in German. Not a curse though. How could a piano be here, you think? Doesn't look dirty at all if it's still brand new. AC music sheet. Okay, it's still the same. Oh dang. Okay, I gotta do it by memory. Nice. It's actually just the same sound. Okay, I did it. I mean, I don't like cursing. I guess you would have to look it up. Schlange is not a German word, though. You're just imagining Sachen. Leave the piano as it is and keep on exploring the town. Okay, save time. Temple. Oh, this is like ultra glitched. I actually like this a lot. Like the look of this. It's like recursive to some degree. It's not a single person to be seen. Make anything inside. And you doubt it will be a good idea to go inside. To waste time walking 444. Imagine if there's a hostile rabbit girl that tries to escape hostile girl dolls to music, and she has to die a horrible death. You think. Okay, time for the hardest rhythm game. I think this is like the hardest one in my opinion in this game. There's another one later on, I believe, but that one only has like 3 things. Like, they actually become like invisible. This is too much for me. Oh, I made it. Oh no. And they begin to slide around. Okay, I'm not doing too bad right now. Oh no, my PC is slowing down. Please stop. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Only have 1 health. Please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I should have gotten 1 down. Almost did it. Please. I need to do this. So yeah, my strat is just keeping to the top edge. They can hide. No, I was hit. This is bad. I remember this took me forever. Last time I play tested this. got hit. Actually, I think I kept to the bottom. Yeah, okay, I'm dead. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to stick to the bottom. Save screenshot? Didn't want to save a screenshot. Okay, let's try to keep to the bottom. I think that might have been easier. Bruh. Okay, this is actually easier. This is actually harder. Actually, there's barely any coming through the bottom. Okay. Let's stick to the top. Don't think I have many tries left. Or is this infinite tries? I think this is limited tries. How do I dodge this? No! It didn't let me go up. Rip my health. Okay, come on. I can do this. I actually have 1 health more than I had before. The last time I came this far. I can do this. Oh. I do indeed feel satisfied. I did it, despite the odds stacks against her. She incredibly survived. Feel pretty proud of yourself. I do. After getting your composure back, you start walking back to the road and go to safe. School. It's cool. Generally, lots of stories and tragedies happen at school, good or bad. That thought creeps you out a little bit. Thankfully, you don't have to go to school today. After ignoring your negative thoughts, you enter the school. Let's see if we can actually... I don't actually see any notes here. You look around for a while. In typical school, there are only blackboards, tables, and chairs. Doesn't seem to be anything else that could be useful. Yeah, there's nothing to click on here, right? Is there? Oh, I did it. Okay, there was something. Okay, it was just gibberish though. Why? Why don't you die? You've been in the forest and met her. How? None of this is fair. None of these are fair. I will have my revenge on you. What? What? Even though the story is about a player, look at the notice board, the player looked at it anyway. No, I'm not done with you. Total confusion, the player leaves it alone. Damn you, game. One day we will meet again and runs out of school to A. Finding all the secrets. Secret master. I feel like Kirito, because I am, to some degree, a beta tester. Welcome back. I'm surprised that you're willing to go this far, going through all the hard minigames that he made for you. You must be very dedicated, aren't you? Since you're here, let me tell you the truth. These are the important parts anyway. This town is totally made up. It was constructed for nobody. It was left abandoned because it is not owned by anyone. But despite the lack of owner, those buildings still have some props like the piano and Gamer Boy. Should I check it right now? I thought maybe I could check it like later. Can't I? Like can I just load? What do you mean? Okay. I guess I'll check it out right now then. You know, I can check out the screenshots. Yeah, just random screenshots. Why does it make screenshots? Ah, it won't let you load. Okay. Okay, here we go. It makes me hold my mouse away from the mic so you don't have to hear me clicking all the time. So, how's your day? How's your day going? Did you listen to any good lollycore recently? Oops. This is awkward. No! Okay, I'll just leave it on the table, because apparently my mouse likes to drift if I hold it behind my back. So yeah, I guess while we are clicking, let me tell you about, I don't know. Is there anything interesting? Oh yeah, there were actually some pretty interesting tracks in like Usagi's live stream yesterday. Yeah, chill J-Hop. I actually should listen to more J-Hop. Like I like listening to J-Rock and maybe some J-Pop. But yeah, J-Hop sounds actually pretty cool. Like there's one in, what's it called, in Devilman, there you go. In Devilman, there's like this group of people who like just randomly rap and stuff about like deep societal issues. And I actually really like this. Like, I don't know, Japanese rap, at least the specific one I'm thinking of, has like some really interesting flow. It's like more spoken. It's still kind of rhythmic, but it feels more spoken. Like the one in Devilman. I would show you, but I have to keep clicking. But yeah, maybe after I'm done clicking. Here I should like, okay, speed click tactics. Oh, here we go. Sonic Fast. Oof, okay. Usagi actually sent me some like playlists per Discord private message. I want to listen to J-Hop after this, I think. I like how 90% of what Kuseki said on yesterday's stream was just bra. And 10% was what the hell. Oh, nice. Don't send me a lollycore playlist, please. Lollycore is such a weird genre. Like, okay, so the thing is, Tsundere Violence. When I think of Tsundere Violence, the label, I think of lollycore. But the problem is that they actually accept way more stuff than lollycore. So I think it's kind of interesting that like, what was it called, the album, like Lolly Lemon something, Lemon Lolly Noises Volume 5. While they do have lollycore in there and a lot of lolly like themed content, it's actually actually no, I'm not sure anymore about the about the like definition of lollycore, because kind of at the same time it's like more of an overarching thing. Like you can have music in the genre of speedcore and noise that is then labeled as lollycore because it has noises, like these noises or like these samples of like either like, I guess, anime stuff or I guess high-pitched vocals apparently count as well. But then again, what's the difference to happy hardcore then, or nightcore? It's a bit weird. Well, I mean, the tracks on that album didn't sound like happy hardcore, at least. But there were like a lot of sampling being done. So is lollycore like sample focused? Is original lollycore a thing where everything is like self-composed and not sample based? I mean, music genres are weird in general. Okay. Shouldn't be like around here. How far do I have to go? It's not like 10,000, is it? There we go. Oh boy. Okay, enough lollycore talk. I found the secret. I've been trying to get out of this town for hours now. If only my map didn't drop when she was in front of me, I would have been out of this town in no time. Now what place is this? It seems like a temple of some sort. It also looks very empty. I don't see any reason not to rest in here for a bit. It's very dark. I'm sure she won't find me here. Honestly, why is she in this town? What makes her chase me like this? I really wish she didn't exist. Her existence makes me suffer. Left a note in the school. Hopefully the next person who comes here will be more cautious. We found the note. Or at least live longer. Actually, there's a reference. Did I actually click all the way to 1027 to find a secret? Why did I do this? Resting here makes me feel bored. Let's imagine something. Like, imagine her running through the forest, wanted to be attacked by many dolls. Make her movement hard to control and she had to dodge according to the music. Let her die many, many times. Make her suffer. Make it long and painful. It's happening. Now. Okay, so it's upside down, but there are only like 3 lanes instead of 5. So you just have to get used to it being like upside down. And then you're good to go. I guess the technique would be stay in the middle. Oops. Oops. Well, I just gotta get used to it. Alright. I was like, hey, there's like a lot of secrets in this game. But there's like a hidden save file. And then I clicked all the way to 1000. It was terrible. Okay. Good thing the hitbox isn't too big. Oops. Actually, does this even work with hitboxes? Or how does it detect if you've been hit? Oops. I'm getting confused. Made a screenshot again. Stop. Don't want to make any screenshots. On the first hit. I just gotta remember that for the first one, I gotta stay in the middle. But my computer will crash because I have Cubase open and this game and Streamlabs. Dang. And I was going like, oh, this is way easier than the other one. And here I am. Just 1 pixel. That's small. Okay, stay in the middle. Might as well try again. Maybe we'll see the first instance of the game over screen here during this minigame. Had a way easier time last time. I don't know what's up. It's lagging. What's up? Why am I so bad? Oh. I just need to turn my screen upside down. I could actually try this. Make Windows flip my screen. But I guess that would be kind of cheating. Okay. I actually lost 2 health. What? What was that? Yeah, it does make it easier, after all. Let me turn off my lights. Conserve energy. Yeah. Actually, fun fact. The Green faction here in Germany got quite a lot of votes now. And the one that usually got voted got quite a few less because they didn't keep their promise for keeping like the promise on reducing emissions and stuff to, like, you know, to help the climate change stuff. And the green faction is actually like all pro climate savement, I guess. So yeah, they got bashed pretty hard and they lost a lot of votes. There's something going on in the chat, but I can't look over because I need to concentrate. I did it. Okay, I still have 3 health left. Is this hardcore? Up for hardcore, I might as well tell you about my hardcore paper plans in a bit. At least after I'm done with the game. We have 3 health left. I did it. No way. I can't believe she survived. This must be a joke, right? This is not a joke. How are you? There's someone far away who saved me. It's impossible. I tried to kill you many, many times, but you just won't die. The time has come for you to die. No, please have mercy on me. Say goodbye to your evil brain. No. Bonus art is unlocked. You can check it in preferences. Oh, nice. Thanks for playing. There's bonus art? Oh, bonus art. Ah, that's the one that was in the background of the, like, deteriorated game version of the Gamer Boy game. Okay. Now I can go back here and go into the forest. It was constructed by nobody, it was left abandoned. Okay, other buildings have mysterious prop, but it's not something you have to be concerned about. I assume they're referring to the notes in the school. So that's all about this town. You can probably close this game now since it's coming to an end. If you keep going, you may not be able to play it anymore. I am willing to accept this risk. Please don't go further. I really mean it. The game's getting close to its limit. You won't enjoy it if it crashes for real. Guess it's time to let it crash. What about if I give you an offer? I will screenshot myself and you can do whatever you want with it. But you have to leave afterwards. No. Actually, I don't remember. What am I supposed to choose here? Is it like I can do a screenshot, then have the screenshot and then go back here and say no? Help me, Alfred. I don't remember. I've played this game like a year ago or so. I can't remember anymore. Kuseki actually sent me the J-Hop playlist. You can only get one. Guess I'm going for no then. I think it doesn't let you load anymore after this, because Alfred is evil. Let's go for no then. Fine. I tried. But you don't buy it. Oh, okay. I'm getting a blue screen. I forgot to actually... Right, I had actually said that I should record the full screen. But I forgot, so... Let's do this now. Question is, will it show up on my left or right screen? So we have Morse code here. Let me actually translate this. Uwu. Music was my first love. Piano. Free sheet music. Okay. Dot slash slash dot dot slash dot dot. Dang, I messed up. Okay, it says void. I guess we are in the void. Oh. Comes after. I can barely make out like it's saying like comes after. Not on this screen, but on this screen at least. I've seen lots of recursion here. I would have to actually delete things in the Windows folder. Not the Windows folder, but the like common files folder. Since it saves like things to the common files folder. Wait, is that it? Wasn't there like a secret thing where you would with like a comment from you and the other dev? Or do I just have to delete the persistent files? Okay. Time to delete some persistent files. Oh, June. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the game. I'm going to talk a bit about, like, it's only been 1 hour. So I'm probably going to do some more for the next 50 minutes, but first I'm going to try to restart the game. Actually, yeah, okay, I'm going to try it, but keep this by still keeping the save files. Okay, let's see. Which folder was it in again, actually? Like, what's the path to the common files folder? I'm not sure if I can find it again. I need something to drink. App data. It wasn't common files. So I deleted the persistent file here. App data. Okay. Let's do some hacking. Data, roaming, renpy, Usagi syndrome, persistent. Okay. Let's see if this works. I feel like I'm a hacker. There's actually a game that's like that I have that's hacking related that's pretty interesting. Okay. Okay, screenshot please. There, put it on your desktop. We have protected your files. Usagi syndrome is trying to change or delete the file hype.png in a protected folder in desktop. Okay, I allowed it. I'd put it on your desktop. If it doesn't appear on your desktop, then maybe you haven't read the game description yet. Just decide to never come back here, okay? See you. Bonus, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, the problem is my desktop is actually not my actual desktop. So I have to actually search for the actual desktop now. Like I have technically two desktops, one user desktop and one actual like desktop that I'm actually using because of, you know, reasons. Okay, here we go. Okay. Nice screenshot. Bonus time. Yeah, I have two desktops. Don't ask why. Actually, I can like tell you why. It's because I moved all the files from my C drive, from my like internal drive, to my other drive. Wait, do I actually have two? Yeah, I have two drives in here, like the SSD and the. Actually, I think the other one is also an SSD or an HDD. I'm not sure, but I moved it from the system files to my like I have my system files on my normal C thing, and I have my desktop files on my other partition. Oh, not like partition, on my other hard drive. So that's why I moved all the desktop files. I still have my original desktop on my C drive, where my normal game files are, but I also have like a second drive. So I had to move them over to the second drive, and now I have like all the desktop files on my second drive, since it's bigger. Oh, it's actually Alfred Prose speaking to us. In the flesh, the actual Alfred Prose trademark. Hello players, I'm Alfred, the developer of the game, and I hope you enjoyed Usagi Syndrome. It was very fun and the most unique project I've ever done so far. Not alone today, cause in fact, Zeal Greywords has quite a few things to say. He gave me the inspiration to do all of this anyway. So here's what he has to say about Usagi Syndrome. Oh, it's the actual Zeal Greywords, in the flesh. Hello players, I hope you enjoyed the game and didn't suffer too much with the hard mode. Mostly Usagi Syndrome is a game I love. The game on its own is small and simple, but addictive. Music itself is beautiful, it has a nostalgic touch. But when we get to the meta, the outside of the box elements, it becomes really something special. The game subtly has a lot of information hidden in plain sight. Lots of secret scares too. Yeah, how is Alfred actually in the chat and in the game in the real life? Like, at the same time. How does this work? I remember reading about the Suicide Bunny books, a real book that is referenced in the game. Oh, it's actually a real book. Like, I already read this while I was playtesting this, but I actually didn't remember. Suicide Bunny books. Oh yeah, I googled this one. It's like a picture book thing, which is pretty morbid. So yeah, I'm not going to show it. But yeah, if you want to Google it at your own discretion. Like I said, it's pretty morbid. I was so invested in it, I went looking on the internet more about it. Wow, such dedication. More than dedication, I was really motivated. I wanted to learn more about the meaning of the little yet important details in the game. Many studios that talk about the past hidden even in those clothes of Irisu on the background of the game. On the main screen if you're patient enough. Things outside the game is happening, and also I repeated a lot, but it really hit me realizing that the three first themes, about 10 hours looking at the ceiling, I didn't talk to anyone today, and zero reception are all symptoms of depression. Look at the ceiling while laying in bed. If you spend 10 hours looking at the ceiling, it means that you don't want to get out of bed, you're disappointed or scared of life outside the bed. I didn't talk to anyone today either, kind of explains itself. Zero reception means you didn't get any messages during the day, no friends or family. I really desire to make a game like Irisu one day, the beauty of small details, the meta, and the horror elements. Really admire the developer for making a whole functional game when the actual heart of the game is learning the troubles and sadness that Irisu faces. Tetris-like game is a distraction and a fully functional, even fun one. The game I want to make inspired by Irisu syndrome is Colorless Reflection Syndrome, the name itself is a reference. And there's Usagi syndrome. It was practice, even if it sounds bad. True, but I was having a blast making it. Depression juice. I'm just terribly sorry for making you wait so long because of school. So, Zeal, what do you think of Usagi syndrome? Mostly feel bad for making you work so hard on it, but also I'm really impressed with the results. I couldn't ask for anything better. You have incredible talent. I second this. Alfred Prose is awesome. He's an awesome programmer slash hacker, I guess. Even if it's not really hacking. But still, that sounds cool. Thank you very much. So that's some words from Seal Grey Words. While creating Usagi syndrome, I edited a lot of images and not all of them made it into the final product. So I will show you two things that are worth showing to your player. This is the first art of the doll enemy for the rhythm minigame. It was quite an odd one though, so I searched for more sources. Then I found the right doll art made by Roy Squad Rocks. Really went deep for it. The second one is Dark Riso for the rhythm minigame. I was planning to use this for the hard modes, but because the background is also black, it wouldn't be convenient to use it. There are many more unused materials, but we put them elsewhere to save space. Making the RPG in rhythm minigame. In making the RPG in rhythm minigame, I designed some concept art before actually programming them. I also got two of them to show. Oh, concept art. This is the concept art for the RPG. This wasn't the first design, but it's the map we use for the game. First plan was to make the statue appear randomly on one of the two sides, but I thrashed the idea. And I'm glad my friends helped me with the resources to make this very nice and enjoyable minigame. I was one of them. Just got interviews. And I'm glad my friends, This is concept art for the rhythm minigame when it was still in the designing phase. Lots of pixel calculation is involved. We used Reimu as a placeholder, but later on I found an awesome artist named Schmidty who made the Irisu sprite. You guys definitely should check it out in the About section. All of these people are talented. And with that, the bonus room is clear. Thank you player for playing my game. Hope you have a nice day. See you later. We did it. Oh, and Varlin helped too. That's awesome. Here's the About section. Programmed and written by Alfred Prose. It's actually a link to their YouTube channel. Okay, time to show you the screen. Here's Alfred. Streaming Celeste, uploading random Toho tracks, and Arknights videos. Nice. Oh, there's actually Mustache, which I believe in part inspired the minigame. Like, it's not exactly like this, but you know, the whole concept of it not being like click this thing in rhythm, but actually like things outside of the player's control appear in rhythm, which is a really cool concept in my opinion. Okay, Use Syndrome developers, Use Syndrome the original game. I recommend checking it out. We actually made a new game. Devil's Story. This sounds familiar, actually. Oh, looks pretty barren though, I gotta admit. But yeah, Use Syndrome. It's nice. Can recommend checking it out. So these are just screenshots of the like gameplay, but there's actually way more to it. Let's see. Empire Z Grey Words. Oh, Facebook. I actually don't have Facebook. Raisin 94. It's Kute. I have 2 DMs, but I'll ignore them for now. Actually following them, okay. I didn't actually know, but now I know. Hisa, of course. Awesome, like chill music. Ginkiha. Me. Who could this be? Who is this? I wonder. And Watson, the original composer for Aristo Syndrome. Didn't even realize that they're still making music. What else is Metal and Lace? Well, who knows? Usagi sounds familiar though. Ah, that's the other game by the Aristo Syndrome developers, right? Isn't it? Yeah. That's for artists. And that's that. If you want to play the game yourself, find it here. The 2.0 was released 15 days ago. So, not so long ago. And it was actually played by... what's his name? It's a YouTuber I actually frequently watch, Mandy Badass Hero. Although I haven't watched their videos in a while, I have to admit. Because I'm too lazy. I'm watching like other kinds of videos. But yeah, they upload like horror and like mainly horror games. And Usagi Syndrome was one of them. They have quite a following, as you can see. Got like 27,000 views. But this was the 1.0 version. And they played through it in like 10 minutes. So yeah. I mean, if I want to listen to Hisa, I just usually search for it on YouTube. Oh, I should rate it right. Wait. Your comment. Let's see, the problem is that I'm using my like work dev account here. I did make my own, but I'm not really using it. I only use it for like one thing. So, but I mean, rating it shouldn't like be weird. So yeah, even though this isn't my own account, so to speak, let's give it 5 stars. Because it's awesome. Yeah, Rock Rock gave you a 5-star review. Okay. This was pretty short. I think the estimated playtime is about 2 hours. We got through all the secrets in 1.5 hours. Yeah, Alfred did something awesome. And I'm looking forward to more like, programming wizardry from Alfred. So I actually mentioned Artcore before. Koseki, are you still here? I need to tell you about Artcore. Don't mind my I don't know, USB stuff, unplugging and plugging in again. So yeah, you might remember that I wrote a paper on Artcore. Artcore, the music genre. Okay, and I wrote it like actually this year in March. I submitted it in March. I got it back like 1 month later. So the paper consisted of like historical analysis and an empiric analysis. Historical analysis being like me just looking at the history of that like genre term. And I split it into like the actual genres UK artcore, which is like artcore how it was used in the like UK back in the 1990s, and Japanese artcore, which is how like the modern artcore, so to speak, because there are like Japanese artcore was inspired by UK artcore, I believe, but devolved into something kind of different, to the point where people who like listen to modern artcore and then listen to UK artcore say that UK artcore isn't artcore to them. Just as a small like spoiler to the paper. And I held like a questionnaire and stuff where like 50, a bit like below 50 people, I believe, submitted a reply. So it was like a pretty decent sample size, like considering how small the artcore fandom is to some degree. So I submitted a paper in March. I got it back like a few months later. I got an A, so that's good. But I mean the professor he's not a professor yet, but he's currently doing his professor. He had a master's. The lecturer. So the lecturer is pretty lax. So I did notice, as I am currently like reworking the paper, that there were a few mistakes that definitely need to be fixed. So I think I didn't quite deserve an A, like formally. I think research-wise it's still holding up really good, but a few like weird ways of like how I put like the sources, like a few writing mistakes and stuff, like spelling mistakes. But yeah, right now I haven't actually shown the paper yet, unlike my paper on Russian music and video games, which I like showed on stream and like translated everything and stuff on the fly. I actually want to do that for Artcore as well, but haven't yet because I want to submit it to the GFPM, the like in German Gesellschaft für Popularmusikforschung. Um, let's see, what's it's like? German Society for Popular Music Studies. Here we go. And they have a um, like a thing that they hold every year, sort of like a competition. Um, actually, I have it in my other browser. Ignore all those tabs. Here it is. So up until the 13th of December, you can submit a paper, which is like supposed to be about 6,000, or like it shouldn't be longer than 6,000 words in German. Um, if you win, you get 300 euros, and you get to like be like part of the uh, organization for 2 years for free, which usually means that you get put on the mailing list, so you have access to like the, I guess you can easily like spam your I guess stuff. You can be like, hey, mailing list, check out this like popular music paper that I some like wrote here, or like this popular music related I don't know, a talk I'm giving here and stuff, and you're actually like also like finding out about these talks through the email list. Like it's an easy way to like chat with fellow like popular music researchers. So I'm submitting it there. But the like deadline is the 13th of December. I actually don't remember what the like when it's going to be released. Hmm. Okay, so probably in like February or March of next year. Meaning that in a year, um, like 1 year after I've actually written the paper, I will actually be able to like properly present it because I want to like submit it to that thing and then see if I win. If I don't win, it's okay. If I do win, it's nice. The thing is that the rules are that it shouldn't have been made public before. That's the rule for submitting it, because then they want to like publish it like as the first person, like be the first outlet that publishes the article is the thing. So yeah, that's why I haven't really presented my paper on Artcore yet. But yeah, I guess I will next March, pretty much. But I mean, there's nothing against, answering questions in private, or like answering specific questions on Artcore, as long as I'm not like presenting my whole paper here on screen and stuff. Guess if there's anything you want to know, just let me know. But yeah, I mean, it probably kind of sucks, especially for the people in the Artcore server and maybe subreddit, even though subreddit is kind of dead. But yeah, the people in the Artcore server actually like, there were like the majority of the people who, you know, submitted their responses next March, pretty much. Yeah, it is pretty active. The Discord server is definitely active. The subreddit not so much. The thing is, I actually wanted to extend it maybe by a bit, by either another questionnaire or by also bringing in a analysis standpoint, meaning like I would have an historical analysis, an empirical analysis, and a like, you know, the actual like analysis where I listen to the piece and dissect it, like musical analysis, so to speak. So I would go through like, I don't know, 20 typical Artcore pieces and say what are the like cross sections between them. Why do people consider them Artcore? Stuff like this. So yeah. By the way, the last thing that won was this one, homegrown local institution as local institutions as Wegbereiter. That's a weird like where to translate. As precursor, forerunners, pioneers. There we go. So local institutions as pioneers for Jamaica's reggae revival movement. So that's the last one, that one. And I mean, there are being graded on like how well they've actually been written, of course, like the actual like writing style. Let's see. Yeah, how well written they are, like language-wise. Like this means as little spelling mistakes as possible. Actually, like understandable sentences and concise sentences, stuff like that. No unnecessary like fluff words, things like these. That it's actually like methodically well made, meaning that you have used reliable sources, or if you have had to use unreliable sources, like in my case for artcore, that you analyze them critically or handle them critically. And well, this is the like interesting part, I guess, the innovative and original theme. So, well, I guess, yeah, in this case, it actually sounds kind of innovative, maybe, like local institutions as a pioneer for Jamaica's reggae revival movement. I don't know. I assume they're talking about like German movements, maybe. No, it's actually like California and stuff, so, and England. Is it? Not 100% sure. So they're pretty much just writing about the revival movement. I should probably read through this paper just to have a rough idea of how it should be, because I'm technically already done with writing my paper. I just need to proofread it again, which I'm going to do in a few weeks probably. Like I'm going to let it sit so that I can get back to it with a fresh mind. So yeah. I mean, the artcore paper is pretty interesting. The thing is that it's not like totally conclusive as is usual for papers. That's the problem. Like the thing is that in the end, it's, you know, I have analyzed it historically and empirically. The problem is that I like, especially regarding the size of how big the paper was allowed to be, like I made it barely under 15 pages, which was the requirement. Like it shouldn't go above 15 pages. And in this case, it can't be bigger than 6,000 words. So the thing was, I couldn't really bring in a few things that I would have loved to bring in, like more more questionnaires, for example. Like I can't really make a second questionnaire because that would like increase the size of the paper, or bring in like an analytical, like I said, a musical analytical standpoint where I actually analyze the pieces musically, or actually bring in like questionnaires, like questioning not just like the Western artcore community but also the Western one, because the thing is that I published a questionnaire in the artcore subreddit, in the in the artcore Discord server and in the Dojin Music Discord server, which are all like more like English speaking and are in that case like more Western based, because those apps are getting used more by American and European users, not so much by Japanese, I guess, according to stats at least. I should have probably had like a thing there saying like what country are you from in that questionnaire, but I forgot that that's actually a thing that I should be careful of. So I have no idea what country the people are from that answered just questionnaires. But they are likely more like European or like America based and less Japan based actually. Like I would have to scour out the Japanese hardcore communities. No idea where they are, to be honest. Maybe they are in the English-speaking servers, but I would imagine that they have their own like communities. And someone actually answered in the questionnaire that Japanese hardcore definition, that the Japanese definition of hardcore is actually kind of probably different than the American one. That they actually regard like different kinds of music as hardcore in Japan, apparently. But then again, I mean, American listeners do listen to like Japanese hardcore artists, so maybe it's not like too far off. Who knows? But yeah, the conclusion of my paper is pretty much this is a like standpoint for now. This is like my paper is, so to speak, the only scientific analysis of Japanese hardcore so far. About UK hardcore, there are a few papers that do take UK hardcore into account that I have that I have used as a source for the UK hardcore part, but for Japanese hardcore, there are like barely any like reliable sources. They're just fan literature. Yeah, I should probably join the diverse system music server at some point if I wanna like extend my reach, especially if I do wanna make a second questionnaire. Maybe I should actually mention the diverse system music server in my conclusion. I'm not sure. Like as a thing, like because I do say in my conclusion, like maybe you like more research. Let me actually put some music on. More research might be necessary. Oops. Into Japanese hardcore, how like Japanese people analyze the kind of music. Yeah, let's listen to Big Man. Some nice beatbox. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. Both WBMS servers. There are two. Actually, should keep those in mind. Because I'm not like 100% sure if or when I'm going to like extend the hardcore research. I mean, I should for my own sake, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put it into a paper. Actually, I should. I should make a like second extension of the hardcore paper. I mean, rhythm game music. I don't think rhythm game music is an actual musical genre. Fight me. Change my mind. And rhythm game music is just music that appears in rhythm games. I mean, it should be like rhythmically consistent, more or less. I guess that's the only requirement. Kind of like lollycore, maybe to some degree, is also like incorporates noise music and speedcore and all of that stuff, just plus lolly noises. Who knows? Hey Patrick, what's up? It's actually the end of the stream, but you've come at the right time to discuss hardcore and music genres. So yeah, hardcore is a weird thing, but yeah, I might actually make a second extension of the hardcore paper, like hardcore paper 2. What is hardcore part 2 or Japanese hardcore 2? And then be like kind of the things that I found out in my original paper about Japanese hardcore, and then extend it by polyrhythm is nice. Like polyrhythm? I think of rhythm. I think. Oh yeah, polyrhythm. Okay, they're nice. True. They're pretty interesting stuff. Pretty interesting like track with time signatures and stuff, I believe. Like Phonon. Yeah, 7/4 rhythm 122.5 BPM. Anyhow, hi Kevin, what's up? You're also coming at the end of the stream. So in that second hardcore paper, I'll count up the like things that I found in the original hardcore paper, and then do like an extension with a second questionnaire, probably, including the like possibly Japanese hardcore community. or like seeing if like the Japanese and Western hardcore community have like different views on hardcore. Plus a musical analytical standpoint where I would like take, I don't know, 10 or 20 pieces, 20 tracks, hardcore tracks that people say this is totally hardcore, and then analyze them and be like, okay, these are like the cross sections, like all of these pieces have pianos, or 80% of these pieces have pianos, and 60% of these pieces have strings, and I don't know, 80% of these pieces have break beats, stuff like that. By the way, Big Man is an awesome beatboxer. In case you don't know them, I recommend checking them out. My favorite beatboxer, probably. They actually went viral with this video here.
Yo, my name is Beatbox Big Man.
I can't beatbox, unfortunately. I'm really into the beatbox community though. Like I really, like not in the community, but the scene at least. In the sense of that I really like watching beatbox videos. So I do know my way kind of around the beatbox scene to some degree. I would actually love to maybe not write a paper, but hold a like presentation of beatbox at some point. So if I ever get to accepted to like teaching at a university, I would probably hold a seminar on beatbox. Because the thing is, like beatboxing, the beatboxing scene is really interesting. Like you have different kinds of beatboxers, like those that are more like vocal and melodic, like Big Man here, for example. And then there are people who are like more inspired by hip hop, or some that are more inspired, like that's the majority, inspired by electronic music. Some that are more inspired by rap, like for example, what's his name? I actually can't remember names. Actually, let me hold a mini presentation on beatbox. Footbox G is an awesome like rapper, not rapper, an awesome beatboxer who like is really good at making like a concise flow. It's really awesome.
Yo
like,
guys,
and it's really
from Belgium.
It's really percussion oriented, less like melodic and like that stuff. You see.
Those are the steps. The steps of my journey.
I mean, I guess this is a bad example in this case, because you know he does like kind of sing. There we go. That's more like it.
Evolution.
He's really good at beatboxing like fast and stuff, and holding a consistent flow.
An attraction.
Put your hands up now.
So this kind of like electronic music inspired as well. Oh, and then there's Freddy Beats, who like went into like the raga territory with his stuff. Like he's more like a like jokester, so to speak. He actually like for the like intro thing where he was like, I guess he presented himself, he actually told jokes instead of beatboxing. So like at this event. Your motherfucking hands up in the everybody. Put your motherfucking
parking pensa quindi everybody llama the parking pensa
This way more like electronic music inspired. And he goes into raga pretty soon, like MC. There you go.
Come around, I'm crazy on the mic. Are you ready to enjoy? Yeah.
So yeah, Freddie Beats is pretty cool too, but I haven't seen him anywhere. Like, I guess he doesn't like to travel, maybe. I don't know, because this was a German event, and as far as I know, Freddie Beats is German. So yeah. And then there's like, when we get to like the different tournament versions, there's like, of course, the 1v1. They're like actually pretty intimate 1v1s, where actually, let me show you one so where he built in that, like, not on a stage, but yeah, here we go, in the like grand beatbox, where it's actually like right in front of the like audience. Apropos different styles, then we have Soso here, who's really into like making weird sounds, and that's like his trademark. I like how the like announcers like the fuck. Look at his face. Time to strip. After hearing so I just need to take my like thing off. Okay. So there's this like normal 1v1, but there's also like 1v1 loop station battles, which are really interesting. Like they have loop stations here. You probably have heard of loop stations, but if not, you can like you record your sounds that you make, and then you like let it loop, and then you record over that another sound, and so on and so on. And Brass is one of my favorite loop station people, because he's like, at least like during this event, he really, I don't know, he got really hype. And his style is really like rap oriented, less like electronic music or yeah, that kind of stuff, but more like rap.
We're getting into it. We got Brass versus Enemy. You already know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the first time I say it tonight.
Brass is the one I'm talking about. This one.
I say the trois, you say the dun, ladies and gentlemen. Say the dun, ladies and gentlemen, trois.
There's that guy again. He's like one of the people who like was there as a host, I guess, in the past. I mean, he's not really as a host here anymore, I guess. But he's like a more prominent figure in the like beatbox community. Like you've seen him like as an announcer in the last video. Like he was actually the one who was announcing the people and doing the countdown and stuff and telling them how much time they had left. That kind of stuff.
Show you some more, cause I'm taking the lead of a score. It's BRC in the spot, ayy. Stirring the mix in the pot, ayy. Motion and pulling a shot, yeah. Taking my pace in the spot, bitch. Everybody put your hands up. Everybody put your hands up now. Even the judges. Everybody put your hands up, yeah.
He goes like really ham. Yeah, he really got the like whole crowd going, and even the judges. But the judges, in the end, voted for the other one. So someone in the comment mentioned that it was probably like they voted for the other guy because Brass stepped too far away from his like loop station, and he was like using the loop station too little, and actually just using like his performing skills more than his loop station skills. But I mean, still think Brass's loop station skills are pretty good. But Enemy, I guess his are really good too. That's the thing. Like, let's listen to Enemy. Oh yeah. That's actually pretty cool. Like, this is the final. Last year.
Grand Beatbox Battle 2019 Loop Station Finals.
So Enemy's style is more like vocals based. It's actually pretty interesting because he goes like, enough with drums, no drums in this loop station anymore. Loop station battle, loop station track. There he is again.
Okay, this is the last loop station battle you're gonna see. So for one time, enough with drops, okay?
Yeah, it's the guy again. It's that guy again. It does a bit. But it turns more into like film music, I feel like at this point at least. Oh. Yeah, try B. Most continues like this. And then there's Soso, which you have seen before. He's really into like loop station battles as well. But I'm personally not a fan of his music. But this part is pretty cool, but his drops aren't really my thing, I have to admit. But I guess other people like it. Again, that guy. Why is he everywhere? Oh boy. So spoiler. Do a beatbox. The Junior team versus Kocha. Like, it was just the semifinals, but it's actually like better than the finals. Just look at this. Mainly Team Kocha, who I believe won. Yeah, they did win. Was it this one? Yeah, I think the first one was it. So you get 2 versus 2. Battling against each other, so there aren't only 1 versus 1s, but also 2 versus 2s. Tag team beatbox.
We're gonna get into this battle right now. It's on Kocha. I say 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3.
Build up, crash down. Build up, crash down. Build up, crash down. Build up.
It's not that guy. I wanna see that guy.
Descend.
Oof. Okay, best part coming up. John was falling over. Okay, now the second one. The second one is great as well. Okay. So that other team is called Uni Team.
Hold on, I'm just destroying Uni Team. Call back.
So yeah. Oof. Big oof. They got destroyed. Actually, there's even like stuff like Beatbox Plus instruments, and I'm not talking about that like weird beatbox Mario party, like Mario theme flute. Talking about Jin Shinosaki. I gotta go forward for that one. Bit. Okay.
Doing the same thing every day. If it meant that I could see you again tonight, and maybe I'll remember your name this time.
It's pretty lit.
And I'll never give up. Oh, I'll never give up. Oh, yeah, whoever you are. Oh,
Okay, I don't want to get copyright stricken. I've probably already been copyright stricken. So I definitely recommend listening to his album Transcend. Yeah, the beatbox snares are really good. Actually, fun fact, there are different kinds of snares. Like the K snare and the glottal snare. I don't know. Here are just going K. But I think the most snares, especially the ones that you are referring to, are spit snares. Which are pretty cool. Oh, Footbox G actually made a tutorial on spit snares.
Special tutorial for you how to do the spit snare. The spit snare is one of the sounds I use the most. It's also a useful snare. It's a useful sound that you can actually put in a lot of beats, in a lot of beats. So in this tutorial I will show you how to do the spit snare, and I will also give you some combos you can do with it. So how to do the spit snare. First of all, this is how the spit snare sounds like. And you could do some stuff.
There you go. Spit snare. So you can sample it from this video, I guess.
Put it like this.
It sounds a bit like white noise.
It's a totally different position than therefore. First we had this, now we have this. And this one is a very important step. Now you can choose if your teeth are still on each other or if they don't. It's important that you keep the position with your cheeks stretched like this. And then what you do, you just squeeze your top lip and your underlip like this. And a reminder that...
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to try to master the spit snare. Beatboxing is my thing. I can do body percussions though, to some degree. Like a little bit. Okay. Hold up. Body percussions incoming. I'm giving you a beat. Kiseki, Alfred, you will have to rap to it. Okay, I hope you have been rapping. By the way, if you want to learn this, it's actually pretty like easy. Like I'm gonna do it really slowly, in case you wanna copy it. So, chest. There you go, tutorial. Let's do it, and then you just loop it endlessly. Easy peasy. Okay, that's enough beatboxing for now. Time for me to make some food. Probably, if the kitchen isn't occupied. Kind of sounds occupied. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Anyhow, this was a nice stream. We have learned about Usagi syndrome. We have learned about artcore, my artcore paper. We have learned about beatboxing. So it was pretty productive. Yeah, time to me to commit food and then sleep again, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll work on stuff. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Maybe next week. Hope I'm not too occupied or too tired. We will see. Thanks for being here. And goodbye.